Hello everybody, welcome to Adventures in Beekeeping. My name is Dale and I'm a first-year beekeeper. Today we're going to install this hive top feeder. It's made from Cypress and I purchased it yesterday from an Amish woodworker who makes wood products for bees, and this is the hive top feeder. And notice it has two compartments, one there and one here. And it has this float in it, and that float is to keep the bees from getting down in the sugar syrup and drowning. And then this area here is the entrance area. The bees will come up to here, go over, and then down into the sugar syrup. So I've gone ahead and put some sugar syrup in here on this side just to test it, to make sure that it's not leaking or anything like that. And that's about a half a gallon in there right now. It looks like it's going to hold a whole lot of sugar syrup, and that's one of the reasons for having a hive top feeder just like this, is that it will hold a lot of sugar syrup. I'll probably go ahead and fill it up with this gallon here, the rest of this gallon, and then we'll just test it and see how it works. I'll check it in a couple of days. So that's what we're going to do. I'll set up the camera and get all set up and show you how this works. All right, everybody, here we are at the hive, and what we're going to do today is, I don't have smoke, and I do have my bee suit on and my gloves, but all we're going to do today is add this new hive top feeder and add the sugar syrup and get out of town. So let's just show you what this looks like. I have this hive top one, like a deep box cover that is the cover for the jars, the jar feeder, and there's several bees there inside that box. We don't see it anywhere. So hopefully you can see, I just have these 3 jars, and they've finished these off. I probably should have had 4, but what we're going to do is we're going to take this completely off. They're hanging around looking for some more, but we're just going to take this completely off. I forgot what I'm going to have to do here is I'm going to have to take the inner cover off. I'm going to have to take the inner cover off here in order to get my hive top feeder on. And that's going to be a little more messy than expected. Hopefully you guys can see. Yep, that's a lot more messy, a lot more disturbing than I was thinking about that I was going to have to do. Hopefully if I just be real gentle here, I can get this done. The wood popped on me. I'll be real gentle. Because I'm going to put this inner cover back on. I'm going to put it back in on top of this feeder. So here's the feeder going on. Now this is new to them. They'll have to learn new things here. And I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of this gallon. And I'll monitor this week and see what actually happens. And add this rest of this gallon on this side. And notice how the float is floating up. And the bees should come right over the top here. Of course, they'll have to learn new things here. Have to learn something new. They've been used to getting sugar syrup out of those bottles, out of those jars. Now, one thing that I noticed that this is going to do is there's no ventilation in here. So I'm going to lose the ventilation that I was getting out of having that hive top feeder with the ventilation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add the inner cover back on. All these bees are up here looking for All these bees are up here looking for the new sugar, but they're going to have to go down below and find sugar. Or go away, there you go, you're okay. You're okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add this ventilator box. I'm just going to call this a ventilator box on top of here. And then put my top back on. So I'm not really worried about them building comb inside this top box because they consider it outside. With that much ventilation, air, and holes and stuff, they consider this to be outside. So there we are. We got 3 deeps, the hive top feeder, the inner cover, and then my vent box, and then the top. So thanks for watching, and we'll see how this turns out. Y'all have a nice day and God bless.